Hey Sally, you've been watching the zeros and ones today?
What are you talking about, Zeke?
I'm talking about what used to be known as the stock market, but is now only zeros and ones.
What do you mean zeros and ones?
I mean the programs. The algos.
Why are you so negative, Zeke? Just because you can't make money trading doesn't mean it's a conspiracy.
Really?
Yes, really.
Why do stocks have such obscene moves then?
Just because, you dumbass. Sometimes stocks have things like earnings, or other things like news events. These actions actually affect whether people buy or sell the stock that day and how much. Duh.
Oh, now I get it. So if a company came out with earnings that beat the estimates, it would probably go up then, right?
Most likely. Of course, as long as it didn't oppose. Tear on up into the earnings or give any additionally bad news that no one was expecting or something, yes, then it would probably go up for the day and maybe you wouldn't lose money that day, Zeke.
So no zeros and ones?
No, Zeke.
So how do you explain Fossil today?
I heard about that stock. They lowered their guidance, I heard, because of the debacle over in the Eurozone.
The stock was down over 37%.
I guess you weren't listening again. If a company lowers their guidance, it can often hurt their stock price that day.
But by 37%?
I guess so. I didn't read the full story, but I guess they lowered by a lot and the street wasn't oppose to expecting that much of a lowered guidance. It makes sense, Zeke. If you stop and think about it, it all makes sense. You need to stop with all your zeros and ones talk.
Sally?
Yes, Zeke? Or should I just call you like 10? Or maybe 010 beep beep boop.
Sally?
Yes, beep beep bop bop 010?
Fossil beat their earnings estimate today.
Geez, beep bop, you still aren't listening.
No, wait, I did. You said if they lowered guidance for upcoming quarters, right?
Yes, 0110. Exactly. So thoughts why the stock got annihilated today, not zeros and ones.
They lowered their guidance from $5.40 to $5.30. Mrs. I haven't got a clue.
Say that again.
No.
You must be wrong. Shocking.
I'm not wrong. Give me your iPhone.
Which one? I have one for every day of the week and they are all different colors. I figure if I ever get a job, my co-workers would like me cues them so colorful.
Give me the one that says I'm a stupid dumbass.
Screw you, Zeke. Here, take the diamond-plated one.
Okay. Now to Google their guidance. Okay, here it is.
OMG, thoughts funkin' insane. WTF. How is that even possible? Thoughts gotta be some type of screw-up. Maybe their CEO was caught lying about something or something else. No way in the world that kind of reaction to that news is at all justified.
Sally?
What?
It's all zero and oppose. S and ones. I'm not joking or complaining or thinking conspiracy. It's just the way it is. Look at the all-time low volumes. They say over 70% of all the volume comes from program trades or HFTs, which is another word for algorithmic trading programs. There is not a human on this planet that would have sold off that stock like the way it was sold non-stop for the first hour and a half. Humans actually move stocks according to logic and feelings. When something moves what's deemed to be a bit much, other people start to try to buy or sell some to book profits. Then the stock gets a sort of reprieve of sorts and often drifts the other way than it was going for a period of time. Algo and oppose S, however, have no concept of what is deemed too much or ridiculous, and they only keep counting the order flow and bully the stock harder and harder in the opposite direction of aggressive order flow in order to assure their absolute profit. They stuff the stock for as long as it takes with no reprieve until the corresponding orders hit the tape again. They buy retail space as close to the exchange as they possibly can so they can intercept the order flow before those orders get filled, and then they have a marked advantage of knowing the street's positions.
Zeke, you've lost it. There's no chance in the world the SEC would allow such blatant illegal activity.
Sally, all you do is buy iPhones. I, however, actually have a job and keep up on the news. The actual truth is these people try to get retail space as close to the carrier hotel as possible because, believe it or not, thought's the actual physical point where the main line of the internet enters New York City.
Okay, Zeke. You always were nerdy enough to know that kind of stuff. But that and Dupos. It's blatantly illegal. It's clear front-running and obscenely illegal manipulation based on intellectual property that is clearly not publicly available information.
No duh, Sally.
So they shouldn't be allowed to do it.
No duh, Sally.
Why doesn't anyone care?
Because everyone thinks traders are scum who caused the crisis in 2008.
Yeah, but this affects everyone. Doesn't anyone remember the flash crash?
Yes, they do. Thoughts why they aren't in the market. Thoughts why only the programs are trading.
Thoughts pretty depressing, Zeke.
No duh, Sally.